Yeah, that was last month.
Well, let's start off with Darby Allin. I'm not the biggest fan and I'm going to actually get into reasons why I'm not the biggest fan, because a lot of people make comparisons of Darby Allin to certain people, and I don't think it's the right comparison.
Right.
Darby Allin is basically this guy who does stupid fucking shit in AEW. He jumps off of stuff, jumps into tables, and
misses.
Tries to recapture ECW, CZW type shit, XPW, where fucking New Jack stabbed somebody.
Yeah.
But yeah, he was involved in an accident. He was hit by a bus. It wasn't a spot. This was real. When I heard Darby Allin got hit by a bus, I literally thought it was on AEW as a spot. I was like, okay, he's out of shit to do.
He's not getting run over by cars.
Right. The next thing to do is fucking shoot him in the head with a rifle.
What kind of crackhead activity caused him to get hit by a bus?
Supposedly, I think his story, I have a little... You want to hear his promo?
Yeah, sure.
Because he did, after getting hit by a bus, he just had to make a spot at AEW. He had to. Mr. No Days Off, Darby Allin.
What a crazy few months. Holy I thought the worst happened when I broke my foot. And then I was in New York and got hit by a bus. As you can see, I'm not 100%. I still got a little bit of a limp. I got a nose brace on, but I am going to Anarchy in the arena.
Dude, it's fucking gnarly, bro. Haggard shit, man.
He's fucking hardcore, dude.
Fucking hardcore. Hi, I'm Darby Allin. Jumping off the fucking Empire State Building today. Into that glass.
Because I want to
fucking jerk off.
I might be on AEW, but I do things raw.
Oh, I fucking hate his cadence. Because what he's doing right now, remember we used to do this in high school. High school, actually not even middle school, where we would do something stupid and then we'd brag about our injuries.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, dude, I fucked up my knee, man. Jumping onto those bushes, bro.
but
bro, I'm pretty fucked up after getting hit by a bus, but I got to be in the ring. I just have to be.
He tried to because his wish is that he dies in the ring. He got hit by the bus and he's like, I gotta crawl to the nearest ring.
This is it. This is the spot. I'm gonna die in it today.
It's the big one. Where's the crowd?
I am going to Anarchy in the arena because I want to offend AEW's honor.
Offend?
I'm gonna tell you right now, I'm gonna kick some ass.
I'm gonna offend.
Because
listen to what he says.
I want to offend AEW's honor.
To be fair, his nose is broken.
That's true.
Yeah.
And his brain cells are fucking limited. I think he didn't know whether he wanted to say avenge or defend. And he just said offend.
It's a new word. It's both. You choose. It's a fill in the blank word, you know?
I guess you can't expect him to cut a good promo, right? Which leads me to my thought is that it just shows that he's an insecure fuck, and that's why he's doing all that stupid shit. It's because he knows that nobody would talk about him otherwise. Nobody would know who Darby Allin is if he didn't jump into stupid spots.
You know Darby Allin, the one that fucked up Sting's retirement match.
But again, by taking all of the attention to him doing his sadistic, stupid self-mutilation. He's a human hat rack. I'm using that all night, by the way.
Oh, God.
Do you agree with that, though? Do you think that that's a fair assessment?
Yeah.
Would we be? We would definitely wouldn't be talking about him.
No, I would never talk about this guy, bro. The only thing I'll talk about is that he got hit by a bus. Something outside of the
ring, off TV.
Yeah,
It's the most important spot he's done.
yeah. Only reason why we're speaking about him now.
Yeah. I think he has a deep insecurity, and that's the only way he knows how to get attention.
Or he's a fucking baser, and he's trying to get some quick cash. So he's like, yo, Tony, I'll fucking flip over 5 fucking tables. I just need my bread tonight after the show.
I gotta get paid every night in cash.
Now. Matter of fact, before my match, I promise I'll make it.
And I want it all in once.
Yeah, I'll make it. I'll make it.
He has fucking his dope boys meet him at the arena. The fuck? That's a piece of garbage. Well, here's the thing: is I don't even think we need to go through the rest of this, but because people make comparisons, right, to Jeff Hardy. I've heard Darby Allin's the modern day Jeff Hardy. No. That's all I'm gonna say. No. I'm gonna explain all this, by the way. I'm not just saying no. I've heard comparisons to Mick Foley. Not in his looks, but just the way he's like putting his body on the line and shit.
No.
Not whatsoever. Now we're going to get into why, right? And I'm going to explain what I think the actual comparison is. Tell me if I'm wrong.
Yeah.
He's actually the modern day Spike Dudley.
Yes.
Right. Because first off, Mick Foley had levels. He was multifaceted. He played multiple characters that were all different for the most part. He could cut a promo. This is the difference between Darby Allin and Mick Foley, is that Mick Foley did the thing with the Hell in the Cell and he did other crazy shit.
Yeah.
There was a point where we were like, all right, you don't have to do that. Like you're more talented than that, Foley. You know what I mean? And that was actually, Mick Foley will even explain, that was his insecurity.
Right.
Because he thought he had to do that because of how he looked.
Mm-hmm.
Right. So for me to say that, I don't think it's far off with Darby Allin, that he's doing this just because he's insecure, that he doesn't have like actual wrestling skill or promo skill, obviously, to captivate an audience.
And not to mention, when it comes to Jeff Hardy and Mick Foley, both of them risk their bodies for entertainment purposes to make it believable within the match.
Yes.
Where Darby is just, hey, look at me. There's ladders in the ring now in a one-on-one, and I'm fucking flipping doing into 6 tables and missing. And now the crowd is just like, oh, what the fuck? Like, what?
I'm glad you brought that up, because that's what I was going to say about the comparison with Jeff Hardy.
Yeah.
Jeff Hardy was trying to win the match in the storyline. Not to mention, Jeff Hardy also had story behind him. The fact, his brother and the Brood and all that type of stuff. He was like originally, I think, a member, or no, they had something different. Yeah. Yeah, I'm off. No, I think he was in the Brood at one point.
No, they called him. No, that was Matt. They called him Mark Hardy. JR.
I don't remember. But my point is that there was storyline there. Mm-hmm. There was the whole beef with the Dudleys and Edge and Christian. The thing is that there was spots that Jeff Hardy's known for, but it was spots to put over somebody else. It wasn't him just jumping into a table and somebody moving out of the way. Yeah. That actually doesn't put over anybody. For instance, if you remember the spear while he was hanging, that actually was to put over Edge. Yeah. You know what I mean? It's just we respected it because we know what Jeff Hardy had to do for that spot. Right. But it's really Edge's spot. It's Edge's hitting Jeff Hardy and getting the move. Like there's
nobody else in the locker room would have been able to execute it or risk their body like that. Like Jeff Hardy.
Listen, Darby Allin's willing to do that. The problem is that he's not putting over anybody with his spots. It's literally him just jumping into glass.
He's putting
and somebody
on his own
moving
spots
out of the way. And it's like, bro, who's being put over by that? Except for you. Yeah. Except for Darby Allin. What were you saying? I'm sorry.
Unless it's also AEW fans. Maybe the dude that's already getting off of the table is the fan favorite. So it's like, yeah, that's what you get, Darby Allin. He's probably always the heel towards a
I
baby
think he's
face.
a baby face.
Is he a baby face?
Darby?
Yeah.
I think so. Maybe we'll finish the rest of the promo. We'll see. But I'm just saying, Darby doesn't put over anybody in his spots. It's literally, watch me. It's Jackass.
Yeah.
Watch me do this and then cheer for me jumping into something stupid.
And he don't even get cheered. He doesn't
You're
get
right.
cheered.
You're right. That last one in the Sting match got more like, what are you doing?
Yeah.
What are you, stupid? I don't know. I think it's just self-congratulatory bullshit.
Yeah.
And the reason why I think he likes being in AEW is because they let him do that. They let him get away with that.
Mm-hmm.
Like,
that's hardcore. That they really, Tony probably really believes it's on the same level like Jeff.
I think that's what they're telling him backstage. You're the new Jeff Hardy, man. And it's like, no, you're just some dumb fuck.
You're the new Spike Dudley.
You're the new Spike Dudley. That's it. Because Spike, that's the only reason why Spike got respect.
Mm-hmm.
No size to him, but would we talk about Spike if he didn't get the shit beat out of him?
Hey, that was a flying tornado DDT is pretty dope.
Listen, that's another thing though. Even the Spike Dudley comparison is a little off because Spike put people over.
Yeah.
Like he would get thrown through the air, and that was not because that was for the person who threw him.
Yeah, to show their strength.
Yes.
Yeah.
He was getting hurt so that somebody could get over. That's the point of it. Darby Allin doesn't even do that. So to call him the modern day Spike Dudley is even almost an insult to Spike.
You're the modern day Johnny Knoxville.
You're the first Johnny Knoxville in wrestling.
Johnny Knoxville was in wrestling.
He's Nitro Circus.
That was a stupid ass show.
Yeah, that's when they tried to like commercialize Jackass.
Mm-hmm.
And it's like, nah, bro, this is goofball shit. All right. So yeah, he got hit by a bus and he came back.
At least he didn't wrestle that night. That would have been crazy.
He did do like a spot though. He did like some, I think, a run in.
Oh boy.
What'd you think of his promo skills? Wasn't the worst talker I ever heard.
Yeah.
But
It was just sound like somebody giving a speech.
Yeah.
On the street.
Some drunk
Let me tell you
skateboarder.
something about my day.
I broke my toe, dude.
Fucking had a shitty week, man. Fucking got ran over by a fucking bus.
That is skateboarder shit.
Yeah,
Ran over by a bus.
He came out with a skateboard.
He was probably skateboarding with a broken foot because he's a fucking retard. And a guy was doing his job.
In New York.
Was it New York?
Yeah.
He's skateboarding on the streets of New York.
You're
He couldn't
asking
help
for
himself.
it.
He couldn't help himself.
You're asking for it. This is how I get my edge in the ring.
Dude, I was sitting on that plane for so long. I got to get a little bit out, man.
Like imagine.
Got to get a little kickflip in there.
The next champion is as mighty as coming in after getting hit by a bus.
I hate when people are passionate about useless things. Why are you wasting that energy? Why doesn't he become a cop or something?
Why doesn't he become a stunt devil?
Something like to
Stunt double would definitely be in his liking.
at least in that case, you're putting over the star.
Yeah.
Right. No, I'm telling you, there's some kind of he's a tortured artist, man. That's what it is. Tortured soul. He's trying to be Randy the Ram. Makes me sick. Makes me sick.
I'm just looking at the picture. It just looks hilarious. Looks like he has no nose.
It's like Doug Funny.
For real.
All right.